lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Leading off.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Kemp is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
The throw will go to third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Mitch Moreland is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds digging in once again, number 49. Oh for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Number 49.
Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like
a swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard towards the hole, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive. 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side, not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
So now to the plate, Luis Severino. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. No hits to this point. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And late reactions, and they got him. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Striding into the box, number 8 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 15.
Stepping into the box, Aramis Garcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Roberto Alomar. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In the air, down the line in left.
No doubt, this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3. So no runs on a hit here. Into the box now, John Olerud. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled off. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. At the plate, Dale Murphy. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
At the plate now, Jason Kendall has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
At the plate, Drew Mendoza, as it's grounded sharply to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Orioles strand a couple. Still tied 1 apiece.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Bottom of the 6th inning now. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ricky Henderson. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Stepping in now, Willie Stargell. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 1-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Mendoza onto the grass. You can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
To the plate now, Johnny Damon. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Seared down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, the pitcher can claim that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Now the Red Sox DH, Mitch Moreland. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. Here comes the 0-1.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Here's the 0-2. Pitch popped up. Number 49 calls for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Number 45 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 45.
Number 8 will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. He's set. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The count now at 2-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Aramis Garcia waits on deck. Bases are loaded with only one out. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Striding in, Aramis Garcia. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit out towards second. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up. Boston's out in front. Turns over now and set to go Matt Kemp. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it.
Just hung in there on that one. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Digging in, number 49. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball that took care.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Brian Reynolds will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Brian Reynolds.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. That's 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against a pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. Hence will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Giovanni Gallegos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Giovanni Gallegos.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Roberto Alomar. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Roberto Alomar.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Out into right center. Well hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
In now, Joe Torre. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Torre has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Digging in and looking for more, Ricky Henderson, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and in strides the familiar waddle of Pops, Willie Stargell. From the stretch, line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
First delivery to him on the way. Johnny Damon is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Oh, on the ground at first. Can this be two? The second for one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Roberto Ozuna has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that's too high, ball 2.
2-0.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Count even at 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box now, John Olerud, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. Now a long throw home, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Number 14, Brett Phillips.
Standing in now, Jonathan Scope, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The right fielder, number 3.
Now batting, Dale Murphy. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
As a look, now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Henderson is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. Dan Altavilla gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Jason Kendall.
Jason Kendall will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Henderson will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Drew Mendoza. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Orioles settle for 1. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Red Sox on top, 3-2. Steve Cishek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31, Steve Cishek.
J.D. Davis is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Bottom of the inning now, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now here it comes. Too low, 1-0. Cishek was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. 19th home run for him on the season, and it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
the right fielder, number 8, Hunter.
So now to the plate, number 8. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Mike Mayers answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Mike Myers.
At the plate now, Aramis Garcia, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Roberto Alomar, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We've played 8 full. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Orioles 2. Freddie Peralta comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 51, Freddie Peralta.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Matt Kemp.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Ready now, number 49. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. The 1-2. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Andrelton Simmons will come on to pinch hit here, and if they don't walk him, he'll have a great RBI opportunity with runners at second and third and nobody out. Out in front of it, strike one. 264 is average entering play, 3 homers and an even 20 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Left side. He's got it. And it's in time to get him. But a run is in to score away from the play.
Now back, left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Runner at second, 1 away. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-0 home. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the lead will shrink to 1 as the run scores from second to make it 5-4 now.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
The 2-2. This one's flared off to the right side. Pence will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Orioles down to their final out, and that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
Here it comes, 1-0. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Red Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Boston rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Robin Roberts earns his team-leading 11th win. Freddie Peralta records the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Orioles, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.